Which Ninja coffee maker is better? We're doing a heads up look at the Ninja pods and grounds coffee maker. And then you have the Ninja DualBrew Pro. The features, pros and cons, let me tell you about them and show you the heads up that we can make an informed decision before you spend money on one or the other. This one is roughly $100 more expensive than this one. So if money's a factor and you don't need a ton more coffee per morning, I'm going to tell you right now, the Ninja pods and grounds is your way to go. If you have the extra money burning a hole in your pocket and you need much more liquid fuel for the morning, the Ninja DualBrew Pro is going to be fantastic. They both brew fantastic coffee. They both offer the ability to have pod coffee in the top or your own personal ground coffee. This one has its own ground coffee basket in there right there. That's reusable. And the little lid pops up, pours over evenly through all these holes. And this one has that ability as well. You got to slide this back to unlock, pull this whole container out, and that is your pod coffee container. And then you have your ability to put a number 4 filter in there and make your own coffee from your grounds. So you slide that forward and it locks it in and gives you a whole new menu for it. So that's out of the gate, just showing you real quick. They both take pods. They both can make coffee with your own personal grounds as well. Now the pod coffee holder, this will be held in the back of the unit. There's a little hook back there that you can hang it on. So you can't really stow that very well. And when you're going from pods, this is a pod holder, to your own coffee grounds. Whereas the Ninja pods and grounds coffee maker has a little stowable tray right here, which is so sleek, so cool. And that holds your pod adapter, which is great. And this also holds your ground coffee adapter. So you can put your ground coffee in there like that, stow it away, keeps the counter space nice and tidy. And you put your pod coffee maker in the top, push that down, and now you have pod coffee options, or you can have your ground coffee options. This is gonna be shaky, but don't worry, it's just because it's on this little drip tray I have in my sink. Now the water containers themselves, the water difference between this smaller device and the larger device between Ninja is very minimal. We're talking a few ounces. So you're getting a little bit more water, but not by much for the overall sleekness of this design. This is as big as it gets right here. And then your container is perfectly lined up in the back side, but you scoot this to the side a little bit, and guess what? Boom, milk frother. And this thing is very easy to clean. You just rotate this and pull it off, and you can put this in the dishwasher or hand wash it however you want. Ready to rock and roll, just push it right back in the device and rotate, and you're good to go there. On that note though, boom, on the side of this one, you have the same milk frother, different button on top, but same frothing ability and same frothing quality as this one has as well. They both have their own frother. This also just rotates and can be hand washed, no problem. Identical there, and this rotates back on, and then you have your ability to froth milk. Push this button here, ability to froth milk as well. A little bit noisier, a little more shaky. I think the metal's hitting the plastic more on this one, so it's a little bit noisier, but it makes the same froth milk, which is great. But here is the caveat. These are milk frothers. They're not milk steamers. So if you need hot milk over your coffee, you got to heat your milk up accordingly with a microwave or pouring hot water into heavy cream or half and half, and then frothing it to have hot frothed milk. They do not steam, so keep that in mind. It's kind of deceptive. People think froth milk, they think steamed. It's not. They're just frothers. They're just whipping up the milk. I don't want to do a full review of each one of these at a time. I'm just comparing the differences between the two. The biggest difference between the Ninja DualBrew Pro and the Ninja Pods and Grounds coffee maker is the size. The size is the biggest factor. They both have frothers. They both can do ground coffee. They both can do pod coffee. They both have a large water carafe. They both have great tasting coffee that comes out very hot. Now this one does look like it's, much wider, but this machine also has the option of removing a piece of plastic in the back and rotating this entire water carafe to the back here, which will save you horizontal space. And obviously the milk frothers on both kind of just nicely tuck into the sides and saves you space there. So you can save space. So if the width is a problem for you and not so much the overall bulk itself, you can move that water carafe to the back and it still functions the same. And last but not least, the Ninja DualBrew Pro is double the cost, if not higher, than the Ninja Pods and Grounds coffee maker. Both rad machines, just different purposes, different abilities, different overall storing features, and then obviously this little tray here will go up and down for the small little espresso shot cups or all the way down to the bottom, and this will hold up to about roughly 8.5 inch tall travel mug. That's the heads up between these two coffee makers. Hopefully this gives you information. Please, if you like this video and it gave you some information here on Amazon, there is a like button on the video. Click that like button. It helps an absolute amount for me to do future videos this way. If you do like these videos and you like the style of them, hit that thumbs up button. I definitely appreciate it.